Hello, and welcome to another session of the Brooke Salesforce Public Sector Solutions demo series. Today, we'll be looking at why care plans can provide better government services.
First, what is a care plan? A care plan is a single place to manage all of the services you're providing for a client. It allows for multiple providers. It allows you to use templates to provide a coordinated, consistent, and measurable delivery of service. We'll pick up the story here with Miss Sandy Peterson, and Sandy needs assistance to, to get out of a domestic violence situation. So we're going to start a care plan to help Sandy. So starting the add care plan button starts a plan to a guided flow to help to fill out all the information. You can see there's lots of different templates here. I can get food assistance or youth plan or employment. In this case, we're working with family violence. We're going to say that it's active and that the start date for this plan is the 9th of September. And we can also say who's involved. In this case, it's just Sandy. This is a list of the standard template services that are provided, and you can add or subtract to these services as needed. But let's just leave the standard ones there for the moment. We can, for each of those services or benefits, say when do they start, is there limits, any of that sort of thing. So again, we can start these services at various times, go through approval processes, or manage the providers of those services. So once we've said that, we'll go through, and that will now create the care plan for Sandy. And we can see here, there's all those services and the start dates and such related to them. We've also got a set of tasks over here that says, this is where I now need to complete an assessment, review the care summary, and then adjust the benefits if necessary. So let's now complete an assessment for over and above the templated services for things that Sandy may need. So we'll go in and you can see there's a family violence protocol assessment being added here. So this is a configurable question and answer set where we can go through and ask specific questions about this topic on how we can further help Sandy. So does she need emergency accommodation? Yes, she does. Does she have dependents that are going to move out with her? No, she doesn't. Does she need financial assistance? Yes, she does. And importantly, there's often associated issues like pets and such that need to be taken to be aware of in order for someone to make a move successfully. So we are going to allow for all of those sorts of things, such as pets. So that's it. We've completed that assessment, obviously quite a brief one. That could be much longer as needed. What happens now is we can see back here the family violence assessment has been completed. What we want to do is use, in this case, we're going to use AI to do a service check because we've got a list of the standard provided services. We've got an assessment that says, here's any extra things. How do those match up? We can use the AI to go through and show us, take those two sets of inputs, analyze which ones match and look for any gaps. You can see here, so Einstein is figuring out the next steps and working to give us a report on where we're at. Let's just bring that across into the field here so it's easier to read. And we can see here that these are the assessed needs, that Sandy needs care for a pet, she needs emergency accommodation and financial assistance. We can see a list of the benefits that have been provided. There's a match need already, so we've got the accommodation under control. We can see that there's also some additional support. So the template has given us the free public transport, mental health counselling and food vouchers, but it's also called out that there's action needed. So there's nothing that's providing for the care for pets out of home and nothing providing for the emergency financial assistance. So let's go back now into the services here, and you can see all those services that are already in it. If we go into edit the care plan, we can now go into that next step and we can add in here those new benefits. So we wanted something for pets. So there's a pet accommodation service that we provide. And we can also look for financial assistance, select that and add that. So again, just the next. Again, we've got the control over when do these things start? Is there approvals that are required, providers and such? We can start that there and start this one there, and then save those. So now when we go back to the care plan, if we refresh this, we'll see that those additional services have been added to the plan. And now we can start to coordinate with the providers and follow them up and measure and help Sandy to get out of this situation.
About Brooke. Brooke's a leading consultancy driven organisation. We help clients think differently about solving complex business challenges, implementing business wide change through digital transformation. With over 60 digital transformation and managed support projects across Australia, a leader in design and configuration of Salesforce public sector solutions, with a customer satisfaction rating of 95%. If you'd like more information, there's published white papers and case studies referenceable on our website. To discuss further, please call this number or visit Brooke Global to get in touch. Thank you.